Okay, so this is the definition of array. What is array? An array is a group of elements with the same data type and one base address. Very, very, very important topic and the concept as well. Now let's understand that what is the actual meaning and where we can apply this array concept. Suppose guys, if I ask you that do the addition of two numbers. It's easy to take two variables, two values from the user, guys.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Let's say I say addition of five numbers. Then also it is fine that we can take five variables, five inputs from the user. But what if I say that 100 values, addition of 100 numbers? In that case, is it really feasible or a good idea to take 10 variables from the user? Sorry, to define the 10 variables and to take 100 values from the user?
No.
100 variables. 100 variables is not at all good idea, right? And for such type of problems, we have array concept. How array works, that we'll see, and then we'll understand the definition. Inside the memory, what is the syntax? The syntax is, let's say integer array. Then first I'll write the integer, name of the array. Let's say I'm giving the name A, subscript, and inside the subscript some range. Range means how many locations you want. So this we call the base address. Then this is subscript, and this is the range, and this is data type, right? So here I can say that this is integer array. Now, if I ask you that suppose I write, let me remove everything. Okay, suppose I ask that what will happen inside the memory if I write integer a, b, a is equal to 10, b is equal to 20. Now guys, tell me what will happen inside the memory. Inside the memory, this is my memory, and let's say, of course, it is divided into blocks. These are the blocks, and when I'll say integer ab, it means it will integer occupies how many bytes, guys? Integer occupies how many bytes?
2 bytes.
2 bytes, right? 2 bytes, yes. So let's suppose that each block is of 1 byte. It means for A and B, it will occupy 2 bytes. So for that, let's say, suppose this is blank, then it will occupy this for the A, and any other random location, let's say this. Let's say this is B. So now what will happen? Now I have given the name A and B. So now here it will store 20 and here it will store 10. So this is actually my A and this is my B. Understood, everyone? What will happen when we write these statements, guys?
Yes,
Everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
now, okay, great. So now this is a simple concept when we declare the variable. But what will happen when we declare the array? What will happen? Let's see. So when you write integer a of 10, integer occupies how many bytes? 2 bytes, right? So what it will do, it will create the array. Let me write this way. Okay, so what happens inside the memory? I'm just assuming that each block is of 2 bytes. I'm just assuming, this is 2 bytes block. So how many total locations I need? 10. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 10. So this is my array. Keep in mind that whenever you declare the array, it always make the space inside the memory consecutive locations. It requires consecutive locations. Means you cannot just like, see here what happens, it search for the empty locations, blank locations, and it has given the name a and b. But when you say array, and whatever the range it is, it has to make the space inside the memory, where it can give consecutive locations. Now for this, see guys, I'm talking about this thing, right? I'm talking about this integer a of 10. So now I have 10 different locations, 10 locations. Now what it will give the name a. It will give the name okay, so here I have a. It's a name of the array because we have taken a. How many total space? 10. So it will start with the 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So now I have 10 locations. Always keep in mind that array always starts with the 0, and this we call index. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 9 all are index. Index, or also we can call it locations. Understood everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. Now when you store the data inside the memory, see here we had this, b is equal to 20, a is equal to 10. This we had, but now we can directly store the data like a is equal to 10. Means what I am saying, that I am assigning 10 inside the a, right? In this statement what I am saying, that I am assigning 10 into a and 20 into b. But what if I want to store the data inside the array? In that case we need to focus on the index. So let's say I want to store some data inside the array. Let's say, what is the name of the array? A. And when I talk about the index, subscript, do not forget the subscript, and 0. Means when I write a of 10, keep in mind a of 10 means I am talking about this location. And suppose I write 10, means I want to store 10 at the location 0, at the index 0. Means after executing this statement, it will store 10 at this location. The similar way, let's say I write a of 4 is equal to 30. In this statement, this is 4. It means I'm talking about this position, a of 4, and it will store 30 at this location. Understood everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, because here I have 10 different positions, 10 different locations, and I want to store all the data in this 10 places, I want to fill all the 10 places, means can I say that I'm repeating the same thing? every time I'm asking to the user to enter the value, enter the value, enter the value. So here I can notice the repetition. And for the repetition, what we use?
While
Loop.
Loop. Any
Loop.
loop we can, yeah, any loop we can use. So let's say I'm using the for loop. So inside the for loop, can I write printf enter number? Enter number. And in scanf, let me write it again. It looks messy. I'm writing it again. See guys, what I want to do, I want to store the data in the array, in this array. And for that, because I have 10 locations and I'm repeating the statement, so what I can write for, now we know the syntax and everything. So simple printf enter number and scanf statement. This is important statement, scanf. Now here what we need to write, because this is integer array and we are going to take the integer value from the user, what would be the format specifier guys?
%d.
Perfect. %d. And here I need to write the address. That where I want to store the data. So as we can notice, as we can see that index is increasing from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 9. So ampersand sign, but this is the array. So I need to write a and the location. So here I need index, this location. At this location, I need to write the index, which should increase with the iteration. So let's say I'm giving the name I. So can I write this way? I is equal to, let's start with the 0 and I less than 10 and I plus plus. So by using this loop, I can fill the data inside the array. Understood everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Everyone?